Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Claudia Mejia, Director of Social and Behavioral Health Services at Volunteers in Medicine of Southern Nevada. As the month of May comes to a close, also known as Mental Health Awareness Month, we have been posting a few different videos on mental health information as well as some tips and strategies to help manage difficult emotions. For this last video post, what I'd like to do is share a tip for how to help manage our emotions or an experience when we are feeling maybe a little overwhelmed, highly anxious, or even experiencing an anxiety attack. So this technique is known as grounding through your senses. Some of you may have already heard of this, and we can kind of practice through what that means. So this strategy helps because it allows you to get away from the chatter, the unhelpful thoughts, and get back into the present moment and your surrounding space using your five senses: your sight, smell, touch, taste, and hearing. More often than not, when we think about the immediate moment, the right here, right now, things are generally pretty okay. Distress comes when we start to think about things that haven't happened yet, and usually that's in a way that's predicting the worst, right? And that usually can help create that distress or that anxiety that can occur in our bodies. By bringing ourselves back to the current moment, however, we can help calm that distress and guide ourselves back to a more restful state. Okay, so we're going to start by taking a deep cleansing breath in and letting all that go. Now we'll get into our senses. Ready? Okay, so I want you to start by naming 5 things you can see. Okay, I'll walk through this with you all as well. So I see a cup, mirror, computer, glasses, chair. And I want you to do that as slowly and deliberately as you can to start to really get into those things. Next, we're going to name 4 things you can touch. In the same way, it's going to be very deliberate, and I want you to actually touch them, right? So, touch this couch, see how that feels. Touch the pants I'm wearing, feel the difference. Touch the table. Touch this napkin. Okay. Next, I want you to name 3 things you can hear. And you may have to really concentrate to identify exactly what that sound might be. So get really silent. Let's see what you can hear. I hear some music. I hear some sound of people's voices. And I can hear some birds outside. Okay. Next, you're going to name 2 things you can smell. Same, it might be a little bit difficult depending on your surroundings, but you can also, if you have any sort of aromatherapy around or essential oils, candles, perfumes, those things are great to see what smells come up. And finally, 1 thing you can taste. Again, depending on your surroundings, you may not have something easily accessible that's edible. If you don't, you can also imagine maybe one of your favorite tastes, right? When you think about maybe your favorite dessert and your mind can go right back to that moment, you can kind of taste what that is. Okay, so that's grounding through your senses. It's quick, it's easy, it's a way to get back into your body in a way that allows you to connect with your present space and hopefully get out of those anxious or unhelpful thoughts that are occurring. You can practice this whenever and however many times you need to really get yourself back into the present moment. I hope the series has been helpful to you. Please reach out if you'd like more content like this to continue beyond the month of May. And please remember that mental health is important, especially talking about it and normalizing it, because honestly, we all deal with it. And it can be a little bit easier when we don't deal with it on our own. Please take care, everyone. And be sure to visit our website at bmsn.org for any clinic updates we may have, different ways to volunteer, and ways you can donate to the important work we're doing for our community. Thank you.